Hi, my name is Adora, and in this video, I will be showing you how to get started with Harper 4.5. Come with me.
In this video, you will learn how to install Harper 4.5, spin it up in 3 different ways, and scaffold your first fully functioning application all in under 10 minutes. Harper is a composable application platform that rolls your database, cache, PubSub messaging, and application logic into a single process, eliminating the network hops and serialization overhead that slow traditional microservice stacks. Harper can be installed using npm, Docker, and an offline package. Let's see how to install Harper. Start locally with npm. First, make sure you have Node 22 or newer. To install Harper, launch your terminal and type sudo npm install -g harper, like I've done in mine. After that, type harperdb in your CLI to verify that you have downloaded the tool. The first launch will prompt for a data directory, admin credentials, and a port, which usually defaults to 9925. As you can see, it's not defaulting for me because I already have Harper set up and I have these configurations saved in as well. But you might need to do that if you're installing Harper for the first time. When it finishes, visit localhost at port 9925/health in your browser to confirm the instance is alive. If you prefer containers, you can pull the official image from Docker Hub using the docker pull command. As you can see, I have the latest image installed, so I don't have to do anything, but you may need to do some setups. Once you are done, you can run Harper in Docker using Docker Run. There's also a way for you to download a bundle from Harper, copy it to your target and install it. Since I have Harper, I will not be doing that step, but I will leave the link of the bundle in the description below. The offline installer contains all binaries and will start Harper just like the online methods. Now that you have Harper running, let's build your first basic app. Clone the official application template to get a working project layout by running the following git clone command. Once you clone the template, launch Visual Studio Code or your preferred editor so that we can see what it looks like. The repo ships with a schema.graphql, resources.js, and a config.yaml, giving you a declarative data model, customizable endpoints, and app level settings out of the box. The schema.graphql is your GraphQL-based schema definition. This is the main starting point for defining your database schema, specifying which tables you want and what attributes or fields they should have. The resources.js file is a template for defining JavaScript resource classes for customized application logic in your endpoints. Config.yaml is the application level settings, which specifies how files are handled in your application. I have created this basic app already, so I'm just going to walk you through it. Open your schema.graphql and declare a table. Let's declare something very simple for books that has an ID and a title. Harper treats GraphQL type definitions as table schemas. The table directive creates storage, and the export automatically wires both REST and GraphQL endpoints, so no extra plumbing is required. Next, extend the generated resources.js file to handle writes and reads. Like I said, I have implemented this already, so I'm going to walk you through what this is. I have two methods here. I have a post method and I have a get method. The get method is going to be called when I want to fetch a book by ID, and the post method is going to be called when I want to save a book. For the post method, here I have done some validations and some checks, and this is where the real magic happens. So I call the this.table.post method the post method of the inherited resource class, and that's how I save this data through that method. Once it's saved, then my record is created. Now let's go to the get method. I do something similar, but first I get the ID so that I know what record I should be getting based on what ID. And then I also call the this.table.get method, and then it gets me the ID. And you will see in a sec when we go to Postman that I did not have to do anything extra, database queries or anything else to get this up and running. Let's go to Postman and then I'll show you how this works. I have Postman set up and I'll try to insert a record now through the Live API. It has inserted the record and giving me back the ID of the record. So I'm going to take this ID and then I will try to make a GET request for this same record to see that I have the information that is required. And my GET request is successful. You've seen how to install Harper, and we've built a very basic API that adds and retrieves books from a database. This is just the starting point, and I'm super excited to see what you build with Harper.